Okay, kale tuli ku Made in Square ngada bulijjo wetutuula okubaako ebigambo ebyaffe byetwogera ebyenjawulo naddala mu entertainment industries overtimes. Made in Square eri wano Makindye. Bw'oba nsiba nkulagirira nti yambuka ng'agenda ku kooti yitawoko katono. Waliwo petrol station gy'ogenda osanga ya kala ya blue bwe bagisiiga kala ya blue naye nga tonna bagituukako waliwo awo ekiguuddo ekiriwo so ku kiguuddo ekyo okukkiririra Made in Square obuukawo gate nga 2-3 wajja ogisanga gwagala swimming pool ayagala okuwuga balina restaurant ennungi wano space olwaliro gye tutuddemu part ku restaurant balina spa eyakabi balina bw'oba oyagala ku massage ne room zaabwe za tabbu nnyo namwe balina pate zammwe ntonotono space weeri gardens zaabwe nnungi nnyo services di top class so osobola okugira ddala wano ku Made in Square. Okay, olwaleero nina mukwano gwange kyekisooka a very good friend Laika music. Ngera bulijjo abatugoberera mukimanyi ffe tubeera n'ebyaffe ebisooka ku show omuntu n'asooka atubuulirira ddala ebbanga ettuufu ly'eryababala bw'abeera mu music industry bw'aba abadde mu sports bw'aba abadde mu politics asooka n'atubuulira the active years emyaka gy'aba yakamalamu kati awo wetusinziira ku myaka egyo kuba omuntu oyinza omubuuza ekibuuzo ky'omuntu eyakamala mu industry emyaka 25 nga ye yakamalamu emyezi 3 oba omukoze bubi so Laika agenda batubula ebyo nayo natugenda batungerera ddala obitegeera olunaku olwaleero. Welcome to the show. It's your first time.
Thank you.
Gwomu ku bagenyi baffe abaakasooka okubeera ku show yaffe.
Okay, that's good. I'm honored.
Kuba tubadde twakatandika si bbanga ddene nnyo naye era weetuli. Obulamu buli butya?
Buli bulungi.
Oli bulungi?
Yes.
Nga buli ddakiika yonna. Banaye olwaleero gwe yakalaba interview tugikoze mu afternoon naye like ono yakedde dda wano off camera mbadde mubuuza essaawa zaazuukuse n'essaawa ze yeebase nangamba yabadde yeebase essaawa 8 ez'ekiro azuukuse essaawa 2 ez'okumakya otega alamu yeekuzuukusiza because of this appointment oba just sawa kati bw'obeera tolina byakukola ozuukuka saa mmeka?
Ngenda mu gym in the morning have gym at 10 bw'obanga sirina birala naye bw'obanga nina appointment I put an alarm.
Kati gym ogikubidde bbanga ki?
Like in the whole time.
Bikyanga otandika wakamala bbanga ki ng'okola gym?
I'll say 3 years. Naye mbera like sometimes I get off for some months I relapse.
Waliwo abakuba gym abangamba mbu buli omu ayinayo ku resting day.
Yeah, you need like 2 days in a week.
Kati gwe resting day togiyina okuba week namba neweewa myezi ozigattagatta ennaku zo n'okolawo mwezi?
Just myezi just because I get busy with work sometimes. Like let's say last year nalinga nina reality show nga sina budde wa gym. So that's my challenge.
Doesn't it affect you?
Yeah, it affects because now it's the time when my body was banging. Naye right now netaga kubeera serious.
Kati wazzeemu?
Yeah, nazeemu.
Bw'waddayo coach we yagamba ki? Wamusaba?
Yanyiiga. Because you see when you work you get results, then when you relapse it's like you're going back to square. So
mu kusooka bwe wagenda mu reality show tewamusaba?
Namugamba, of course he can't do anything about it. But now I'm back to zero.
Anyway, Laika, tutandikire wali eri bwe ngamba ba viewers baffe. Active years mu music industry. Tubala emyaka emeka?
From 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Tuli mu 2025.
So
roughly 2 years.
Yes.
2 years, but you sound like obadde for a very long time.
Yeah, kuba nali ochimanyi music bwotandika if you're not in a record label oba you have like a serious sponsor to invest money in you and to guide you promotion bichi obeera ng'ozanya like you can have even music you just release it you promote it the way you know your own way naye tobeera mu competition oba mu system. So I'll say I was there maybe like roughly 1.5 year before 2003 so 2023 naye nga just nga neeyiya I wasn't really like in the system.
So watandikako naye wali weka?
Naye nzeka I mean.
How did you get to realize that okay no gamati right now I think I cannot do it alone, I need a team to help me out?
I always knew it. Nalinga nkola ebintu naye I knew that I needed a proper management. Ate nalinga ngezaako I've tried almost all record labels in this country.
zonna ezisinga?
Yeah, I've knocked doors. I go there, I beg them.
Naye ki?
Some of them, they didn't see potential in me. Some of them, I don't know. Yeah, it was not that easy.
Which kind of potential are we talking about? Because oli muyimbi and you have a very good voice.
Yeah.
Bakugamba obayimbirengamu naye nga bo bawulira tomalaayo.
I can't really tell what was the problem, but some of them, maybe they just, I don't know. I can't lie. Some record labels balinga baka signing some other artists.
Some other artists.
Yeah.
So you were a bit
maybe a bit
late.
Yeah, wrong timing. And then others, maybe they had very hard contracts. Some contracts are very tough, like they tell you many years.
So bali bakugamba ki, like for example gye wagenda ne bakuwa contract, we will save the names, you will not tell us.
Yes.
Naye biki bye walaba mu contract ebyakulemesa apart from the long years?
Like they would say, besides the long years, I remember like they would say, like you have to wait. But no, there's one record label that told me I have to first sit there for like 6 months and write music. Learn how to write music. Like all that is time wastage.
So bateekawo ebintu ebiringa ebikulemesa weegobe.
Already nga nina oluyimba naye nga nina oluyimba lwa overdose nga lutambula slowly there, like lutambula somehow. I was even performing on shows. I was not like badly off. But then someone is telling you have to sit there and teach yourself how to write music.
So that was before 2023.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about your life before 2023. That 1 year and a half, you trying out on music as a solo artist. Then tudioka to Jeno. Wali okola ki before that 1 year and a half you tried music alone?
Yeah, of course I worked. I worked in office. But that was before COVID. So during the COVID year, we were not able to work. Most offices were closed.
Yes.
Yeah. So after that, 2020, nalinga ndiwaka nga sikola. So that 2020 year, that's when I started going to studio. But towards the end of 2020, I'd go to studio, record there. But still, it was not like serious stuff. Yeah. So that was my life before that. And then nakola koneku, I did also hosting bars. Yes.
What did bar host?
Yeah, I was a bar host.
So nightlife wali ojimanyi?
Nali njimanyi.
Was it in Uganda?
Yes.
Ate kati guli omulimu gwa office. Nagwera gwali mu Uganda?
Gwali mu Uganda, even outside Uganda. But that was like 2019 and before.
Kijja kitya nga twali tetukulaba? Nga tetu, because you looked new. Abantu bali tebagamba nti, hey, Wama, that is the girl. We used to see her somewhere. We used to see her in this office. We used to see. Waliyo chikolo otya? Were you living a private life?
Yeah, I think so. Somehow. I was living a private life somehow. Yeah. Ate ne bar hosting najiyingiramu, like trying to get to know people. To get to know DJs. My main target that whole time was music.
So for how long did you do the bar hosting?
Like a year, maybe and a half still. Yeah.
How was life that side?
It was okay. It was income, by the good income. Yeah, because imagine now, like if you're hosting 2 bars in a week, just 2 bars. That's a better night billy, and you're guaranteed that money every week. That is not bad money. Yeah.
So why would you leave such a good kind of job for you to come for this job eyokutambuza okulumya okudaza n'ebirala?
Because this is my dream.
Becoming a musician.
Yeah, and I tell you cannot be there and go mu mabala, ate uli musician. You have to. I reached a point I had to stop that and yeah, nga nino kubera serious and people have to take you serious. Ate to so bera star ngoli mabala nga everyone is seeing you. Yeah.
Tukechane tugamba nti okay. Legacy. Obadde mabala ng'omu toyinayo ku mwana gwe wakwata at least y'omulekeyo abeereyo mu mabaala agirenga akola obanga gwe olinga gwamu trainings.
Not really. Yeah.
Chali kugwe weka.
Chali kunze, and then I was also, even me, I was introduced by, we had friends, bamikwano nga we all host. When someone is not able to host, they recommend you. Yeah, we had like that small community and yeah.
Okay. I want to be honest with you.
Yes.
I believe you also know. Simanyi nze chiri mabega, but you look to be a very expensive person. A person who lives that luxurious life. Because me, I remember the first time I saw you, I was still doing voice tests ku Galaxy nga tebannaba kumpa mulimu.
Yeah.
It was a Saturday. Wali ozooba kulaba Mr. Henry.
Yeah.
Mu motoka Makex yali ya white.
Yeah.
That's when I remember. But I was like, kikazi nga kyamaanyi kino. Olowooza ekyo tekyaleetamuko bantu bali kutyamuko nti you look rich, oli mugagga bayinza obutakusobola mukko, abagagga muyina mukko ku mbeera, muyina engeri gye mweyisaamuko, tebakuvuga speed, tebakola ki. At some point, don't you think nti ekyo kyekyakuleetera obuzibu?
I think somehow, but also I don't know. Because for me, I think I live a normal life. Personally, I think I live a normal life, and I started off very normal like everyone else. Actually, people who know me, waliwo ebiseera nga nali nga I used to even go and perform in schools. Those were just very normal days.
Abantu abalowooza nti olina ssente oli mugagga, oyinza bagamba
Siri mugagga at all. And even that time, okay, I don't know how to even explain myself. Me, I just look good. I like to dress good. If someone calls me for their show, I'll respect them and come look good. Maybe I've been lucky on the other side. I'll say from maybe I've had people who have somehow supported me. Like I've dated people who bought me maybe a car and I didn't have to use a boda or public transport. That is in my past. And then somehow I would also like upgrade my car like that, slowly by slowly. But I think I've been somehow lucky that people have supported me. But I can't call myself rich.
But, yeah. Okay, the small things. Katika mbuuze, ono makeup omwekozeeko?
Yeah, mwekoze.
Naye omanyi nti olabikanga gwe yafunye makeup artist najja nakukolako?
Yeah, I know, right?
So kati era njagala okukubuuza.
Yeah.
Your videos omuntu waziraba kubanza njagala ntandikire ku bintu by'omuntu wa wansi. Omuntu bw'atunula videos zo bw'ati. Alaba omuwala alinamu ayimiridde. Ekyo kyo wakikolanga otya? Okubanga toyinaamu nnyo kasente naye ng'ate at least bw'oba ogambye nti kanfulumye videos kankole ki ofulumye ekintu nga kiri so nice.
And one thing people don't know is that I'm such a perfectionist. If you go and look very well, even my old videos, those were low budget videos, but I would sit with a videographer and would sit, and that's why you see even I worked with videographers who are not so popular because I wanted to have like a creative hand in it. Those days I would even sit there and need to call like editing like ngatulia, we make sure that product comes out well. Like that is part of me. I'm just a perfectionist. I make sure I come looking good. That's just my thing. But I don't know how to maybe tone it down.
Okay.
Or to make myself not look like that person who the people think I am. But it's just something that comes with me.
Eri emabega bw'okonyemuko ku kintu kya relationships. Osobola okuba wa flowers zaabwe nti bakuyambako okuteekako standard?
Yes, somehow I will give credit. Like my first car, that the Makex nganali mvuga, I didn't buy it. The person I was with that time bought me the car. And yeah, maybe supported me somehow, some things, but at the end of the day, it is me for pushing through, even when those people were not there in my life. I still push through.
Wasigala kwoli.
Yeah.
Naye kati ebbanga lyonna ffe tubadde tulaba Laika tetuwulirako ku family background ye waka.
Yes.
Daddy, Mami, n'abalala. Bo bakusupportinga batya?
They support me.
Wajja mu music baakuleka?
Of course, it wasn't easy in the beginning because it's a common thing. Like African parents, tebagala like their kids to be in music.
Yes.
They think maybe music is not like, maybe it doesn't give income or so kuteka move into singa sibilonji, maybe in bad company or what. So it was not an easy thing at the beginning. Naye after that, they saw that nange nchile medeko, like I really, really love it.
Are they really proud of you right now?
Right now, yeah, they really support me.
Erinnya lyo sofa bukyanga otandika owulira nga lirinako we lituuse?
Yeah.
Otandise okulikolamuko nga bw'ogenda oba mu bank abantu bakurecognizinga nti oyo Laika?
Yeah.
Because of your music?
Because of my music and my brand.
Si looks?
No, si looks.
Because waliwo n'omuntu okutunuulira n'alaba kati nganze bwegambye nti lwe nasooka okulaba nagamba kikazi nga kyamaanyi naye nga simanyi oba kiyimbi oba kimanager oba kitegedde. So kat right now yonna gye utambulira bakulaba and they recognize you because of your music?
Yes, they do.
So owulira nga at least kati olina kyotaddeko?
Yeah, it has really, really like boosted. My brand has really gone big and I'm going to say this, but it's the truth actually. Sometimes I even feel like my name is bigger than my income. Like it's, you know, get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Reality show. Teina buzibu bwe yakuleetera nga yo? Because abagira batulina we twatandika okubalabira nga tuga bulijjo yoyo Laika eyo gyasula bwatyo bwavuga bwatyo bweyeeyisa. Teina bizibu bye yakuleetera?
Yeah, it was not like it was not the best image for me. Kuba nze I like to live private
life.
Yeah, private life. And I'm peaceful, by the way. Sagala ntalo and all that stuff. But I was provoked so many times. Provoked off camera, on camera. And I reached a point. But ngabagala, like to see your reaction, and it's like you keep quiet, keep doing it, and then they keep provoking you, and it ended up coming out that way. But me, naturally, I'm not a fighter. I don't like those things of intuyantalo what.
So, are you friends with Mami Deb, Etania, Zara, Toto?
Right now?
No.
Before.
Before. Now you're joining back Funabati.
The directors reached out to me. Yes.
Bo batunula ne balaba nga olina character sokugendamu. So tewali mukwano gw'abo abantu bonna?
Nedda. Posi Zahara, but not so close.
So right now, chiriti?
Right now, I don't talk to any of them.
Ne bwabeera Mami Debo ate katwalaba mwali mufuuse bakyali? So season yeddako mwoli oba toliyo?
As far as I know, I'm not in it. But I don't know what is going on there.
Degwako makweri. Kuba twalaba omuntu ayomba akabuka ffe tubadde tumanyi nti right now mukwatagana nti oba kati yes ne reality show bwe yaggwa you can still check on Mami Deb n'omukubirako ne muhanging out nga era bwe twalaba bwe mwakikolanga byaggweeraawo byakomaawo.
Kuba some things were done, some things those people did them for cameras, but even in that thing of them acting, I still saw some character through them, the real character of them. So I cannot be any of their friends right now as we speak. I cannot be any of their friends because I saw something that...
Not even Zahara Toto?
No.
Waliko before?
No.
Naye yakulagako? Maybe biba byakuzanya. Okay, it is
a
a reality TV show, but...
some reality out of it.
Ebyaddala. Efeno kye tutaalaba.
And for me, I stay away from drama.
Tobyagala nnyo. Bw'obeera toli mu studio, toli mu gym, obeera wa?
Mbeera waka, by the way. Studio, gym, maybe I'll go and do content, anything work related. From there, I'm just at home.
Oli introvert?
Yeah. Very much.
Ewaka obeerayo nani?
My maid.
Mwekka babiri? Bw'oba tolina program ewaka gy'osiiba?
Yeah.
Ne maid wo mwekka? Kati budde bwa boyfriend?
Selina.
Vaamu ezo story. Laika gwe. Nze nno ndikyaliiwo.
Yeah. And my friend, I'm telling you the truth. Since Selina boyfriend. Let me tell you.
Buzibu ki?
Ochimanyi, music is already hard enough. I don't need any more baggage.
No, boyfriend ate tabeera baggage. Ate kati boyfriend omwetaaga okukuyambako ne music okubeera omwangu. Remember kati lady emabega ba boyfriend yakuyambako.
Yeah, banyambako. But now it's like I don't have that. Like I have to deal with this. I have to deal with the stress of music.
Love ekumalamu nnyo.
Emalamu, by the way. Now imagine I'm there, I'm stressed about things, but I'm social media, then you are the boyfriend, you want me to perform my duties. I don't have that energy. I don't have that energy. So to be selfless.
Yes.
I don't want to be selfish. To be selfless, I'd rather stay to myself.
But you have friends ngaba boys?
Yeah. Ate basinga by the way.
Basingira da kubera. Etwagala nyo bawala.
No, I have I don't know, I'd have trust issues.
N'abawala.
Abawala babera ne drama. Sometimes they keep things.
Boyfriend wo.
For me, I have guy friends who are my friends. I talk to them, even I can call them at 4 a.m. And I talk to them, I tell them this is what's going on in my life, and they give me advice, and it's always genuine.
But at one point, don't you see
I don't know if they want me.
Don't you sit in your, of course, don't you sit in your bedroom and be like, okay, nze Laika naye netagayo ko boyfriend yabeerewo. Ne bw'obeera tumuwadde nnyo obudde ng'oba kale gwagenda omucontrolling, omanyi nammwe osobola okufuna yawo ka boyfriend ko naye nga kali under your control nga gwakagaawo omulaba lw'oyagadde so si ye lw'ayagadde n'ebirala tosobola kufunayoko muntu nga kiri bwe kityo.
Like friends with benefits.
Nakyo at some point.
Of course. They can be there sometimes.
Kati tebaliwo.
Nze ndi musumba, nze ndi pastor.
Bamwezo story. Okay, your love life. Nze bwe nzija nga nkwagala. I want you to be my girlfriend. Biki by'otunuulira mu muntu by'omwagalako?
I don't know how to even say it. I want someone who wants big things in life. I don't mean someone's going to steal money somewhere, but someone who is always being a better version of themselves. For me, that inspires me because that's me. That's me. I never settle for normal things. So I want someone who is always working hard towards something. I want someone who is always you can see that character. So I want that person who is a hardworking person, but also smart in that hardworkingness. Yeah.
Tosobola mufuna gwe n'omuyambako ne mukitambuza babiri?
Yeah, I can get that person. Naye so far I've not really got that person.
Looks biki gwe wo tebimataringa?
Looks matters, of course.
Because
but,
you need beautiful babies.
Yeah,
you need handsome babies. So echa looks kyoto kifuddeko.
No, of course. I want someone who is well physique, of course, taller than me.
Taller than you anaavawo like omanyi height yo?
Siri muwanvu nnyo naawe.
Laika, bwe bayita abawanvu tojja?
I'm okay, I think. I'm mediocre.
Ndowooza nkulaba mu heels all the time.
Maybe.
Maybe kirabika awo wenkulabira. So, ate akasente.
Akasente, yeah, of course.
Oba oyagala ng'alina?
It's better ng'alina. But, okay, to be honest, I've not been that so far. When I've been so focused with music for the past years that I'm so selfish. Like, when someone comes with any small baggage, I don't want to even continue. So nakati omuntu taakutye okubanga ne mu sako y'aba friends b'olina mulimu akuwa Benz nga just kyaliwo nga faaniwo. That someone bought me a Benz nga faaniwa.
Anti kikyo kye ngamba nti kati omuntu omulala ayinza okwagala tayinza kusooka kubala mu konti ye bw'abeera tabeere fan ayina kubanga at least net worth nzito nnyo okusinga ne ku faani.
Yeah.
Because your friends just mere friends bakuwa Benz.
Yeah. That's the problem I think I'm getting. Maybe they fear that and they don't maybe approach me. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I stay in the house a lot.
Yeah.
There's a day I was asking someone, I'm like, you guys, where do you guys date from? Nange ngende yo. I meet people. Ngandi lonely. I'm like, where do you guys find men? When I go to perform, I'm in the car, I go with my people. I go on stage. I go and perform. I go back in the car, go back home and sleep. You see, nange chimbera like a problem.
Nsobola okutandika okukupita ku simu ne gamba nti owaaye leero tugende tukyakalireko wano oba tugende tutuuleko wano.
Yeah, like but
biyinza
also
okukolera.
Naye nga si wafunda.
Twagala nnyo bufunda.
Maybe I want like that class which is.
No, but you also need to balance the two. Olabe akafunda kanyuma katya, olabe ne high class enyuma etya.
Yeah.
Ogenda mu club? Osobola ogenda mu club?
Yeah. I used to love clubs, and I think I've not gone there now. Well, because I go there if I'm going to perform only. Naye ngenda yo, I like to go there.
When you used to be a bar host, nightlife where you go, teyakunyumira.
Teyakunyumira, because you see those guys who are there, the guys are potential guys. They are like socialites. Balinga basile kings. Like those people who get money and then they splash money in the bars. Now that's not my type.
Nabuuzaako lumu nembuuza nti is it a must ku muntu yenna agenda mu bbaala n'agula boto ye ne bagireeta ng'eriko ne lights n'abawala na biki ne bagamba no oyo yaba akyagadde but you can also order for your bottle ne bagikuleetera in a silent way ne bagikuleetera ne bagikuteekerawo. So I think ndowooza era osobola okugenda okukyakala and you keep your private life awo wennyini mu kifo ekiri public naye gwe n'osigala ng'oli ku lokki.
Yeah, I can do that.
So ebifo by'otandikibwako gendako oyagala nga plate ya mitwalo ng'esatu ey'okulya by'oyagala eno ewaffe wamama naamu mu 1500 toyagalayo kuba njagala kati tandika kukubira kasimu nga sikusuddeeko appointment gaye nti like on a Tuesday gaye but how is your weekend? Tusimbule.
But the mission here is to get someone, right? Or to what?
Kuchakala. Osooka olabeko ku bantu. You need to network. You need connections. We need to be with you somewhere.
Okay, depends on the mission.
Like,
if the mission is to connect, I don't care where we go.
Now, Laika, let me tell you something.
Where the connections are is where we go.
Let me tell you something. Now, if I go with you, nenkutwala mu bbala like nentuula naawe. Nenkuteekaawo nze ne bwe nvaako katono ne ngenda mu washrooms ngenda okudda nga wakafuna awo enamba z'essimu ngezi olwekyo kyoli okitegeera. So ekyo kyangu ne kati gwe Laika ne bwe njagala kutwala wa bank manager omu yenna layisi okutwalayo ne tuvaayo ng'ennamba ogifunye ng'ate oli yagikwewedde nga togisabye okitegeera because of how you look n'ebirala ebyo byonna byekolako byokka. But me I think you're just not ready okubeera mu relationship. Kuba kati gwokuba mu relationship layisi.
No, actually not really.
It is so cheap for you to be in a relationship, for people to kati saawa eno ne mala ngamba abantu nti omuntu yenna ayagala Laika take a number mu comment section. You will see the comment section buzzing because everyone will want to be with you.
Yeah. But also I don't want someone who is going to be with me because I am Laika music. I want someone who will be... See, it's really hard actually. People don't understand. I want someone who will want to be with me because of me, the real me.
Amannya gugwani amatuufu?
Laika.
Eddala?
Omuhoza.
Omuhoza.
Yeah.
So you want someone to come for Laika Omuhoza?
Yes.
Not Laika music?
Yeah.
Those are two different people?
Yes. And I also struggle because some people come to me and they expect like, I don't know, maybe they expect...
People come for Omuhoza but...
They come for Laika music.
They come for Laika music?
Yes.
Tebali mu industry just...
Just abantu babeera nga bandaba ku TV. Maybe they think, you know, I'm an entertainer. Maybe my life is like Hollywood. Okay, I don't know what they expect, to be honest, but there are some type of expectations. But then when you come to my life, you find nzembera waka. I want to just someone who can just listen to me, can just be there for me. Like I want a normal life.
Hidden talent abantu gye batakumanyiko.
Okufumba.
Ofumbira ddala ebiwoma?
Yeah.
Kati otuyita ddi tujje tulyeko?
Even today.
Tufunayeko olunaku olulala.
It's okay.
Otuyite, ffenna otulya. Okufumba, okay, ng'oggyeko okumanya okufumba, n'okufumba okwagala.
Yeah, nkwagala. Naye just right now I'm spoiled.
Right.
Because I have someone to do it for me, so I don't really do
no,
it.
Auntie, when you organize to invite us, gwa agenda okikwatamu.
Yeah,
Ffe tujja buzinga tuzze kulya. But usually you introverts ate mbate mwagala people to come to want to in your space and stuff like that.
But I can invite you guys.
Netukola area arrangement, Okay, let's talk music. EP ya Fuluma. Mbadde nzijano ne Victor nembaga nemugamba, in fact natandika luli bagamba. Was it 2 days back? Nembaga naye like I had a good TikTok sound. Specifically, let's talk about that song.
Yeah.
And I've seen you doing so many challenges of it.
Yes.
Because ndowooza naawe olaba reception nti abantu balwagadde.
Yeah.
Nga chiri organic mu ssente tokoze I don't know I stand to be corrected.
You're right, because
ndaba
I'm
ebisinga nga
even
byonna biri
comparing the other songs where I would dance, I would do simanyi, I would pay what, but this song just organic.
Okay. Who wrote the song first of all? Obwedda buli video gye ndaba mu comment section nina writers bendaba be bataddemu nendaba abayimbi be bagamba nti yaluyimbye bulungi kitegeeza nonno singa naye yaluyimbye naye yali luyimbye bulungi. Who wrote for you that song?
To be honest, there is someone who wrote. It was a joint writing. Twali mu studio Nenesim and someone else. But I can't mention that person because he doesn't want to be mentioned.
Tayagala?
Yeah.
Hey, tukyalinayo abantu bwe batyo. What's the title of the song?
Believer.
Wow. Producer?
Nesim.
Nesimu nga wakabi. Nesimu wakuba ebintu nga tobimusuubiddeemu. Mwezo ga si bibye.
Yeah, it's really good.
So, China chechikuwadde, are you getting some lessons out of it?
Out of the song?
Out of that song, ebintu byetandise
yeah,
okukola
actually,
byekka.
I don't even, I'm so surprised. Okimanyi ipi nalinga najivuddeko. I had started releasing new music. Because nalinga nakola videos satu, nakola promotion 3 songs out of the 6. Naye, in the meantime, I was like, ankoleko kweno sound. And I just did it. Naye, they have surprised me that the song
So
is...
you started it?
Yeah.
Because me, I thought, ono bwangambye nti oluyimba luno lukadde lulina ku EP. I was like, okay. I remembered to party, Pia Pounds, naye lwali ku EP, era EP bagiyita to party.
Yeah.
Naye oluyimba lulina lwali lwagaanira nga terwakuba. Then oli guy MC Africa ow'embaale n'atuula mu challenge eyo akantu ne kagawenga viral oluyimba ne lukuba. So I also thought nti kirabika waliwo omwana eyasoose oddutuulamu maybe ne lulyoka luzuukuka ne lugenda. So you started it yourself? I
started it myself even before, like it was maybe like a month ago. I started doing the challenges myself. But when I went viral somehow, I think maybe people came on my page and they noticed the song and people were just jumping on it. I think already it had reached like maybe 80 something challenges. But then it's like people who were seeing the song and they were liking it. Yeah.
Okay, last year wakola collaborations.
Yes.
Mwalimu ya Vinka, yali Vinka. Mwalimu ne ya
Fig for Maker. Yes.
How was the experience? Because I tried to tunabakola bakoko mu collabo. Tukulaba nezo big names with you. Naye tonadda mutu wayo collabo ndala. Did you like the whole process? Byonna tebyatambulanga waliyo bibala?
It was good. I really liked it. Ate ne nyimba za they moved. Yeah, they did really good. It was a good experience. Maybe the only thing I didn't really... Okay, of which I don't blame because both artists really had so much going on during that time and they still spared their time. Though I feel like the promotion kabera katini, like because
on their side.
I think Swangs had their album. Even that time Fick had like 4 songs out. Yes. So I can understand. So obviously I wish it would have done more promotion. Yeah.
So right now if you're to do a collaboration, obera kushua anti what you consider most is having the same energy on both ends.
Yeah.
Pushing. And did you look for these guys at first?
Yeah, I looked for them.
So, kati chigenda kola chitya, if you want to do a song with another artist, but that's the kind of push you want. Nainga ate gwa munoonyeza.
Yeah.
Ogenda kukikkakanya oti, ogenda kikola oti omuyimbi oyo okola ekyo ky'oyagala.
I really don't know, but it's just about, I think, the energy, like maybe also the vibe you have, relationship with other artists. Yeah, so it is all about just being lucky and you find that relationship with the other artists. I think wabango luimba lukola bulungi, like it's moving very well. I think even the other artists gets motivated.
You've always talked about Kenzo, you wanting to do a song with him, and it's a year now because I've seen so many interviews. Which artist would you want to work with, and you don't forget his name always.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried looking out for him?
Yeah.
Do you have a song already?
Not yet.
Chichi Chagan.
we just really haven't got, I think, time.
Maybe. You're both busy?
I think he's more busy, but also maybe I've not really pushed
When
it
was
so
the
much.
last time you talked to him about it?
It's been a while. So I can't, I can't really say, yeah, nange sinaba chipushinga bulungi, like to really.
But do you have other collaborations in the bank?
Yes, there are some that I'm working on. Yeah. But naringa hit my solo hits. So
yes.
yeah, because I did the collabos last year, they did well. But there's something about you can get a hit which is a collabo, and it's like sometimes you don't own it. Naye wofuna hit nga eyiyo. There's a way it really So I think I've been doing a lot of singles.
Are you ready to face those? What should I call them? Should I call them challenges that come with a hit song?
Yeah.
Kuba omuyimbi omu afuna hit nemufuukira ekizibu. Ne bakubookinga emubende, ne bakubookinga emityana, ne bakubookinga ejjinja, ne bakubookinga and you start feeling like nazza musango okukola hit. So gwe hit ne bonaaba ogifunye. Are you ready to serve?
Yeah. Because I've been preparing myself for years.
On a scale of 100, how do you rate your stage performance? Do you watch yourself
honestly,
after?
I do. I think the more you perform, the better you become. But when you go quiet and you don't perform, even your skills go down. Yeah. But it all, like, for me, I feel like I need, like, even if it's one stage performance to get back on track. Yeah, I can always improve.
Oina stage gye wali ogenzeeko ko neekubowa and you feel like naye lwaki simaliriza wano nenvaawo?
Yes, those corporate ones. Nayimbako it was a Rotary Club. I think I don't want to mention the area, but yeah.
The corporate guys.
Bali corporate. So you don't know if they are having fun, you don't know if they are not.
Oba tebanyumirwa.
Yeah.
Waliwo ebintu ebimu bye mutera okukola as artists, like oba tuyinza giyita engagement nga wetugambye ku social media n'ebirala. Nti when you look at that audience, it's kinda dull, you leave your platform, you go, n'ofuna obanga kati kimanage ekyo n'okisitulamu, n'okituuza n'ogenda n'ofunayo koli kimanage ekirala nakyo n'okikangamukko. Oba you're not that kind of person. You don't like touching you don't like...
I do. I actually like doing that. But also I get so nervous about that. Yeah, sometimes you're there, you want to do it. Like whenever I'm on stage, I'm thinking, let me try this. But then you're like, obviously,
should I do it?
I always think about it. Now sometimes, of course, in those big, like those rowdy performances, oba mubala, there it would become crazy. Ateba no quiet corporate people, when you try doing that, you don't know if that person will get offended, or someone will get offended. So sometimes you're really thinking about it. Atenga, you don't know if should I do it or not do it.
But ku stage nze bwe nzijanga, for example, nenkulaba ng'olina performing naye nga ndi faani wo, nga abana ekiikyo leero nkifunye kangende ezinemuko nakyo.
Yeah.
Nenzija, would you accept? Do you allow?
Yeah, sometimes I do. But what I used to do, like I remember the other year, I would even I performed, was it Smack League? And I talked to the person before and he was ready, he was prepared. So just to make sure nothing crazy happens. Yes.
So waliwo ebisobola okubeera crazy awo.
Yeah, you don't know what. And then, and you just...
ogenda okumaliriza mu mwana atabuse nga naawe ate kikutabuseeko anyway kitegerekeka. Kale, as we wind up, we usually do one thing on this show. Nkuwaayoko chance n'ombuuzayo ekibuuzo naye ekya relationship baakimbuuza, ekya body count baakimbuuza, and my worst fear nabyo baabimbuuza. So to keep the conversation going, you're also supposed to ask me one question.
Yeah.
Nga tekiri ku ebyo. You don't ask me about the relationship oba nakiddamu. Waliwo eyakimbuuza ku yali Karo Kasiita. My fear Katalayan Kando. My body count Katalayan Kando. Yeah, Katabimbuuza. So which question do you have for me as we wind up?
What's the most awkward thing? And you'll give me details also of that awkward thing that has ever happened in bed.
So this looks like I've been a very good person to you, but you're not returning the favor.
Yeah, you're on the hot seat now.
Awkward. And how it happened.
And the details, like what exactly?
So there is this girl.
Tell us.
Naino sure kyagenda mu maaso manya nti naawe nkyakufayaringa. So there is this girl. Oba twali mu bya dating. Omanyi ffe era buli omu oba omanyi mu datinga. Even if you have like 7 girls or ne tugende waka tuyingidde obuliri and it's really worked out. And the environment changed by her natural teyawunya bulungi. So now I was confused. Should I go on? Nchireke, nchikole.
Should I swallow and just go?
Mume bugumi. Ate jukira fa abasajja turn off bwejja. Oyinza okulwana omulasi waffe ye bwagaana abaagaanye oyinza okulwana kati ate nze ndi omu ku bantu abo abali clean ennyo naddala awo njagala nnyo omukazi ng'ali clean nnyo so kyantabukako and I was like so what should I do nenkikola naye I even risked my house the following day.
You did what?
I risked. I left the door open. I left the window open.
Jesus.
I forgot we have thieves and I have to leave the house.
Hey.
Breathing bulungi.
Madam, where are you? Hey.
Like a raging but the simple new jodi na go but the mukambwe. Anyway,
Bam, sorry about that.
It's similar that truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth. When was the last time you made love? And where?
About which century?
Bam was a story.
2 weeks. Actually, like 1 week and a half.
Where? At your home or
my
at
home.
His home? Hey, tebakusomba.
What is that?
Tebakola delivery. Gwe togenda wa musajja.
No.
Kigwera wo.
Yeah.
Hey. So Laika, omusajja bwajja kiina kuggwera wo. Bwe manza kudatinga all the time mbadde na kujja waka.
No. It doesn't have to be my home only. But in that case.
Hey,
yeah.
Chari waka. Okay. And last one. Ekifo ekiri crazy kyewali where you made love from and you were like fe tukoledde wano.
I think pool. Is that crazy?
To you?
Pool. It's not crazy.
Crazy nedda pool.
But it's a home pool. It was a personal pool.
Tekiri.
Okay, yeah.
Tekiri.
That's the most, guys. I'm very decent.
Kuba kati fe ne mu mabaala kiggwa. Rasta tekiggwa. Fe kiggwa ne mu bbaala ne mu mmotoka ne wakati mbugwe mmotoka tobikolangu. Crazy place was a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Ate nga ya muntu waka. Naye ndowooza olabye kilasi y'abantu b'olina. Bantu balina ne swimming pool ewaabwe. So kati omuntu alina okujja ng'amanyi nti si bino byakusasula kyebiri kuwuga. Mulina kuwugira waka wabeera yagadde awuge. Okay. Wali weekwaniddeko omusajja n'okola obuntu bwonna.
You know what? I've not, but neetega.
So wali weetezeeko ng'olina gwe weetegera.
Like you don't do it directly. Naye just you stalk. Okay, not stalk. I don't stalk, but you know the things you do. Make sure the person notices you. Like that.
Ate omuntu n'omutunuulira omulundi gumu bw'oti nakukubirawo kyali kikutuuseeko?
All the time. Yeah.
omuntu omutunuulira omulundi gumu bw'ati.
Because most of the times I don't even pay attention to people, to men. So when I pay attention to someone, they cannot resist.
Nga wasazeewo.
Nga nasazeewo.
Kiba kiwedde.
I'll make sure I look good. I'll make sure I smell good. I'll make sure I have my hair done right. Everything done right. So you cannot resist.
Kati ate bwenzija nga ate weekyusa nga weefuula.
Hey, you play hard like as if I didn't want it.
Nange. Well, we have to go. Laika nonyeko ku YouTube. Ayinayo music way na content mungi nnyo. EP number. Right now tulinako oluyimbo oluli mu kutambula lwe bayita Believer. Believer. A very nice jam. Kayimba kalungi nnyo tosobola gamba mbu sika class yange waliwo oluyimbo omuntu lwakupa nga oba mukadde ojja ddwagala oba Gen Z ojja ddwagala. Okitegedde nti oli millennial oli Gen Z oluyimba luno mwenna lujja bakwatako era mujja ddwagalira ddala baluyita Believer. Please go out on her check on her YouTube channel mulabe ayinako ne ba subscribers era nawe oyongera subscribinga ndowooza kati tulinda video ya Royo.
Yeah.
Wabadde tonagikola?
Yeah, I had not done it, but I'm going to shoot it.
Ogenda gishootinga. Okay, kale. Till next time, sigala ng'okyalaba now. Tuli wano ku YouTube channel yaffe bingi nnyo bye tugenda okuleetera. Bye bye.
Bye.